Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this afternoon mountain weather update. We'll look at some of the new data and new trends, but my bullet points first. You know, it looked like a couple of days ago we would be tracking 3 storm systems through about 4748. That's just not the case now. It looks like it's only going to be 2. So overall, the snow amounts have all decreased across the board, especially the case in California and the Sierra. I was thinking maybe we'd get some feet of snow. That's just not going to happen now with this the new orientation of the jet stream and the lack of a third potential storm system. So there's still some significant snow on the board. Like the Wasatch, you'll see heavy snow between now and 3:31, then another shot of snow late 4:2 through 4:5. The Tetons will have a steady diet of snow with heavy accumulation between now and 4:4. So those are 2 places that are going to see a lot of snow. Colorado will also accumulate a fair amount of snow. I did talk about it this morning on my blog. 2 storm systems through 4/8. Forecast totals decrease, so take a look at that. There's your current setup with 3 storms, but only 2 will make the trip into the west. That was the jet stream look this morning. You can see it was big kind of a ridge was starting to settle in across the Pacific Northwest. There was a little cutoff low around California. This afternoon, the setup is pretty similar. And here it is, some ridging over the Pacific Northwest with the northern branch, but then you've got the southern branch playing a role here, supporting the development of a low pressure. At this point, it shows it running through Utah and Colorado on 4/8, on Saturday 4/8. So that's something to watch, although it's only supported by the southern branch, which means it's likely going to be a warmer storm system if this actually happens. All right, back to this. I want to look at forecast timing, forecast radar satellite. So here's Friday morning, snow moving through the Tetons, the Wasatch, Colorado. Here comes the next low in the Pacific Northwest. You can see it spreading snow through Idaho and the Tetons, and it does hit California. And the Wasatch, Colorado's got good snow through Tuesday, and then there's Tuesday night, the low would start to move away. But those would be the 2 main areas of low pressure through about 4/4, 4/5, 4/6, and then potentially after that, that southern branch of the jet may support another storm coming through. I did do a breakout for Kirkwood, Jackson Hole, and Alta. Take a look at that. Again, I'm not expecting a whole lot of snow in California. Jackson Hole's got a good steady diet. Alta's got quite a bit coming, especially on 4/3, where you can see almost 2 feet of snow on the 3rd. Those are my forecast totals from this morning. Let me show you what I'm thinking this afternoon. So the first period, the rest of today through 4/1, potentially 6 to 8 inches across the Tetons, the Wasatch, Big Sky, most of Idaho, Washington and Oregon State do well. Colorado's got 3 to 10 coming between now and 4/1. Here's the second period, 4/2 through 4/8. Potentially a foot in Tahoe, but maybe a couple of feet for the Wasatch, 1 to 2 feet for the Tetons. I'd probably say with this type of flow that 10 in Jackson Hole may be low. It could be closer to the 16 of Grand Targhee. In Colorado, we could be looking at 1 to 2 feet during that time frame, certainly a foot for most locations, and some pretty decent snow there through Oregon. Now in the Northeast, I still don't have a lot. There's no big storm system that comes through, just light accumulations through Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. All right, back to the second phase, 4/2, 4/8. This is going to be the main time period. The places I would go would be the Tetons, the Wasatch, and in Colorado. All right, guys, that'll do it for this afternoon update. Always appreciate you tuning in here, and take care.